Okay, so today we're here with Terri from BAEC in association with Skyline College. Now let's get started. So,
Okay.
what exactly is it that you do at BAEC?
Yeah, so I'm at the Bay Area Entrepreneur Center. I teach an entrepreneur accelerator class, and that's through a partnership with BAEC 11. And so in the class, we go from idea. First we talk about an entrepreneur mindset, and then the process of innovation. And so through that, we come up with ideas on how we can change world problems or current solutions that we can make better. And then after, they get in groups and figure out the problem that they want to solve, then we go through the entire steps of learning how to license it, get it patented. Then we do our research on other companies to make sure that the idea is not already out there. And then, ways we can improve the ideas. And then we go through the marketing process, and then we'll go to developing the pitch, so we can, pitch the idea in front of investors. So that's the class that I teach. It's a 14-week class at the Bay Area Entrepreneur Center. And then on top of that, I also do some marketing for them, just on special projects, like newsletters, and we'll do just different email campaigns for events that we have, and then there's social media platforms. So that's basically what I do. The class that I'm teaching, we're trying to get it passed through the curriculum right now, so it can be a for credit class at Skyline.
Very cool. Alright, next question is, what was your education pathway to get to your career?
Yeah, so I went to UC Riverside for my undergraduate degree, and I went in undecided. I was thinking of going into medicine, and that was more because my dad said I should be a doctor. So, I went in undecided, and then did some biology and chemistry classes, and just realized that it wasn't for me. So then I had taken a marketing class, and I actually really enjoyed it, like just learning, what catches people's eye and the different colors to use, and just being able to be creative. So that's when I decided to go business and marketing concentration. So I got that degree. And then when I worked at a bunch of different startup, jobs, either like people that had bought like a franchise company and they were starting the business themselves, or just other small businesses. And so, I never really worked in like a big corporate, but then I really liked the small business environment. And so I thought like I would love to start my own, small business, but I wasn't sure exactly how to get there. So then I went back and I got my MBA just to learn more about business. And then, as I was doing that, I would come up with little side businesses just, to just get my feet wet in entrepreneurship. So I had an aromatherapy, like oils and lotions and soap line that I made and sold to friends and coworkers and family. But it just wasn't, reaching the scale that I wanted it to. So that's when I actually joined the Bay Area Entrepreneur Center about 8 months ago, because I know that when you surround yourself with like-minded people, that you really get inspired, and opportunities can come that you just you didn't really, I don't know, maybe you wanted, but you didn't exactly like plan for. So that's what happened with me teaching this BAEC 11 STEM entrepreneur class. It was just kind of like preparation meets opportunity. And so, so they just asked me to do it. I actually applied for a different position within the company, just loving the idea of the Entrepreneur Center. And they were saying I was overqualified, but they would love to, hire me as like a marketing consultant. So that's like, was kind of my dream, because the last company I'd been at, she'd asked, it was like a 1-year grant funded position. She was like, what would you like to do after this? And I was like, well, I'd love to be a marketing consultant, because that was the lady's role that, that had asked me. And so she was like, I don't know if you have enough experience, but I do a lot of my own research just on my own. So I've kind of, just become an expert just on my own solo learning, and then also with the complement of the MBA. So I came on as a marketing consultant, which was just so exciting, because that's exactly what I wanted to do. And I prepared for it, but, I didn't just from the outside perspective, people were saying I didn't have enough experience, which, ended up not being the case because I did my own education, on the side, which ended up supplementing for the experience. And so after I started doing the marketing consulting there, and they just saw my personality and my willingness to take on challenges and opportunities, they asked me to teach the class. And so then I got to teach this entrepreneur class. And so it's been a really awesome experience so far.
That's really good that you're open to those opportunities. Next question. Did this education pathway apply to any of your other chosen careers?
It did, because every business needs marketing. So, I guess I just kind of fell into the education industry, but my last couple of jobs have been in education. So it definitely leaded towards, the pathway that I wanted it to, which is where I am at right now. But the good thing is that it's so versatile. Like, even now, because I do marketing consulting for the Bay Area Entrepreneur Center, but I also do it, on the side for other businesses that need my help. And so there's just been such a wide range of clients that I've helped in, just different industries, in education and like trade and logistics, and even in like finance and stock. So I've helped like a lot of different people doing consulting work, even though it's not like an industry I'm super familiar with, but because marketing, especially because I do social media marketing, like any business needs an online presence. So, it leads to every business needs marketing and exposure and growing their client base. And so, it definitely leads to many different pathways.
How convenient.
Yeah, it's not great.
Were you reluctant to choose this career, and why?
Yeah, I was reluctant because a lot of people told me that a lot of times the marketing industry will, a lot of times they might get fired first just because you don't see like direct results from marketing. Like a lot of times, people, they want to like see your face and your exposure and know that you made an impact like in business before it's like a direct sale. It's not like the salesperson who gets the sale for you right away, or like the, people in like an executive or administrator handling the day-to-day tasks. So you're not, so a lot of times you don't see like the direct results. So I've heard that like the marketing people can go first, if there's like letting go of people. So, that was kind of challenging, when I did pick my career, but just because I'm so interested in it, I just knew that, with my passion and my work ethic that, it wouldn't be a problem for me to, find a job and keep it and enjoy what I do.
That's good. All right. Are you happy with this career?
Yes, I'm extremely happy. One of the things that was important to me was having like time freedom and flexibility with my schedule. So doing social media marketing has enabled me to do that because I could work from home a lot of the times because you just basically need internet access to get online. So most of the time I get to work from home, and that was like a big, a big selling point for me, just being able to have that flexibility. I really do enjoy it.
That's good. All right, last question. What do you feel is the biggest reward from this job?
The biggest reward is seeing, seeing the success of the people that I get to help, whether it's in the entrepreneur class, which actually a couple of the students that were in the entrepreneur class that I teach, because the class I teach is like a training program, so we learn all the different steps, and then we also, at the Bay Area Entrepreneur Center, we have a workshop, like an intensive, like incubator workshop, where, they get to really flourish their ideas with an entrepreneur in residence. So basically an entrepreneur that's been through the trenches and, knows how to, grow a business. That's like been there, done that. So a couple of the students from the training class last, semester, they are in the intensive, and they're actually getting their business ideas, off the ground, and getting the websites and getting the partnerships and looking into getting funding, and then they'll do a pitch competition. I think it's beginning of April, so then they'll get to pitch their idea in front of investors, so then they can actually get their idea funded and, out into the business world. So that's been really exciting for me, is just watching others succeed, and even in the marketing efforts that I do with the center, just seeing how much it's grown, like in visibility on their social media, and then just the amount of foot traffic that we're getting in the Bay Area Entrepreneur Center. It's just really rewarding to see, the fruits of your labor, actually, seeing it happen.
For sure. All right, thank you so much for letting me interview you, and I hope that you have an excellent day.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'd love to know a little bit about you. I know, usually you do in the beginning, but what are you studying to do, or what would you like to do?
So right now, I'm in my last year of high school. Right now I'm taking math just to transfer, and public speaking. They're really great classes, and my high school classes, I'm taking my required classes and a college and career readiness class. I think it's really great that I get this opportunity to get a head start on college. Right now, I believe I have 30 units, so I could transfer out sooner. And my plans after high school is that I will stay one more year in a JC to achieve my AA, and then I'm going to transfer to University of Massachusetts, Boston.
Awesome. And what do you want your major to be?
I'm going to major in business, and then once I've gotten my degrees, I'm going to go ahead and move out to London to start out my career.
Yeah, what industry do you want to go into in business?
I want to get into the clothing industry and own my own clothing line.
Oh, that sounds so awesome.
Yeah.
What, just head to toe, shirts?
Yeah, everything you could think
dresses.
of.
Oh my gosh, well that sounds really interesting.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. Well, congratulations on getting so far in middle college.
Thank you.
You're a really go-getter. I'm sure you'll get to, that clothing line that you dream for.
Oh, I really appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, take care of me.
You too. Bye.